ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you all to the official TWFC WrestleMania 3 press conference. Now, to put it lightly, we've never done anything like this. This is the biggest show we've ever put on. And what a way to kick off our 3-year anniversary than with the massive tournament to crown an undisputed champion. There's so much to be excited about the future of TWFC, but we want to start by saying thank you to all of the fans and supporters that have helped make us one of the fastest growing wrestling promotions in the world today. Now, I personally can't wait for you all to get to witness the way that things are going to be done here in this new generation. The production value's going way up, and as you've seen with this tournament, everything is important. Everybody's gunning for the same thing here, so everything is coming full circle here in TWFC. There's not a wasted movement. Everybody in that locker room wants to be undisputed champion. And if it's one thing we know about this business, is you can probably expect some surprises and some unlikely outcomes at this WrestleMania. But that's just speculation, and I won't hold you too long. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the official TWFC WrestleMania 3 press conference. And we're going to kick things off with one of the minds behind this new era, General Manager and Hall of Famer, The Game, Triple H.
Thank you. What an absolute ride this has been. When we talk about a new generation, a new era, we knew we had to do something huge. Now, truthfully, this roster is way too large too. Only have one world champion, but there's something special about saying, forget everything in the past. This is a fresh start for TWFC, and we're going to find out who's really the best pro wrestler in the world. One of the most interesting things about this year's WrestleMania is the mystery. We've got our first round matches night one, and as stacked as those matches are, it's really the matches we don't know yet that will happen in the later rounds that will be monumental. It's really going to be the best of the best winning and advancing to the next rounds. The possibilities are endless here. When you've got 30 of the top guys in our industry all at their best, all coming into this event fighting for the same goal, but only one man will ultimately have the honor of going down in history as the winner. 3 nights of the best wrestling in the world to celebrate our 3rd WrestleMania under the TWFC banner. It just doesn't get any better than that. So thank you all again for being here, and get ready for the wildest 3 nights of your lives. I'll see you all next weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the future Hall of Fame inductee, the phenomenal AJ Styles, who I understand has an announcement.
It's been 8 long months, Alexa, and I wasn't sure I was going to be cleared in time to say this, but AJ Styles is going to WrestleMania. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know how much longer I can do this full time, but I do know that starting now, I'm going to treat every match like it could be my last. And I know 30 other guys are all saying the same things. But I'm not coming to Mania to make my big return. I'm coming to become undisputed champion and have one last run on top.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Styles is coming to WrestleMania with intentions of winning it all. Back to you, Johnny.
Well, thank you, Alexa. That's certainly big news. The phenomenal AJ Styles joining the field at WrestleMania. But we got so much to get into here tonight at the official WrestleMania 3 press conference. Before we get to all the other festivities, let's hear from a handful of competitors that won't actually be here physically tonight, but have answered some of your questions and more.
The game plan is the same it's always been. Hurt people bad enough they can't go any further. That goes for the tag match and everybody in this tournament. I feel like a lot of people are overlooking me just because me and Brian are going for the tag titles, and that's fine with me. I'm coming to WrestleMania to get everything back.
Me and John have a complicated history. As close as we are, we've never had a problem fighting each other. It's very possible we meet up as opponents in this tournament. So, to answer the question, yeah, I'm keeping an eye on everybody right now. And Moxley is no exception. Tag partner or not, only one of us can become undisputed.
What the hell kind of question is that? I can't answer that. This whole situation sucks. My 2 best friends are both trying to make me pick between them. Then on top of that, they're both in my way of advancing in the tournament. I really don't know what to do right now.
I know exactly what Jericho is doing, and I can't let that happen. That's why I wanted this match. It's the only way I can stop Jericho.
Next question. If anyone knows what it's like to win the big one to become undisputed, it's me. I love you, Kevin, but Sammy is about to get a wake-up call. I just hope you don't let him drag you down with him.
Darby Allin is nothing more than a small stepping stone on my way to adding yet another accolade to my long list of accomplishments. I was the first ever TWFC champion. I main evented the first TWFC WrestleMania. I won the World Series of Wrestling tournament earlier this year. Nobody has pinned or submitted me in over a year. Need I say more?
The time for talking is over. Nobody believes I'm actually going to be able to beat Gunther, let alone win the whole tournament. But like I said, the talking is irrelevant. I'm coming to WrestleMania to prove a point.
I'd love to get my hands on Ricochet for what he did, but I can't afford to even think about that right now. Last year I won the main event of WrestleMania 2. This year I got a man I've already beaten in the past for the World Heavyweight Championship, but it's a tough situation. Do I focus solely on Hangman, then not be prepared for whoever is next? What about if I focus on a little bit of everyone, but end up not being prepared enough for Hangman? It's hard to decide, but one thing you can count on is Evan Bourne always shows up when the lights are the brightest.
I've got a huge chip on my shoulder. Evan beat me in my only one-on-one match here last year, but it's all came full circle. I've always dreamed of being at a WrestleMania, and now I'm World Heavyweight Champion. Anything other than winning the whole tournament would be a failure to me. I didn't wait this long just to do good. I want it all.
It's no secret I've had terrible luck in TWFC, but for the first time in forever, I'm 100%. One thing I'm glad about is being one of the guys who doesn't already know my opponent. This is a tournament. Let these other guys get tunnel vision for their first opponent. Me, I'm ready for whoever. This is a marathon, and Seth Rollins is coming to go all the way.
Well, next up, ladies and gentlemen, main event Jey Uso, the single most requested guy to ask questions to in this press conference. We're going to put a lot of these questions up here on the screen. Jay has already been prepped on these questions because a lot of them are pretty much the same or similar. Pretty much asking Jay if he's looking past Cody at all, if he would be ready for other competition, should he pull off this upset, stuff like that. So Jey Uso, in just a few moments, is going to address all these questions at once. But first, we want to put up a survey of the people in this tournament, the other competitors. 100% of them said Jey Uso cannot beat Cody Rhodes. The ultimate underdog here. Main event Jey Uso in his first big match will open WrestleMania 3. Let's hear from Jay.
Before we even get started, I just want to say thank you to the TWFC fans that believe in me. I'm working hard as hell to shock the world at Mania, so your support means everything to me.
Can you comment on the TWFC locker room voting unanimously that they don't believe you can beat Cody Rhodes?
I'm not surprised at all. They have every reason to feel that way. All the little shots people been taking at me are all 100% facts. I've never been in this position. I've used the same couple moves for the majority of my career, but I've been working on all that. And honestly, the X factor in all this is my heart and determination. I'm ready for war, Oos. To address all of these questions at once, I'll break it down like this. I don't know if I can win this whole tournament, Oos. I might be the only person to admit that, and it's because I was never supposed to even be here. So no, I'm not preparing for any other opponents, but I 100% know in my heart I'm gonna beat Cody Rhodes. I'm focused, I'm anxious, and I'm ready to go. If y'all fans got my back at Mania, that's all we need. It's us against the world, and we coming to WrestleMania to make a statement and become TWFC champion, if only for one night. Hell, Cody might even crawl up out the loser's bracket and end up winning it all. I don't know, but I do know he ain't gonna win against me, and that's a promise to my family.
Yeet! Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Jey Uso, and we'll be right back with more of the TWFC WrestleMania 3 press conference.